the unjust judge saith, and shall not God avenge his own elect, which cry day and night unto him, though he be along with them? Jesus told a parable here, and I'd like you to listen with both ears today. I know your victory is here at last. I need to let you know that anytime Jesus is about to teach on an important subject, he employs parables. He was always talking about parables. It's simply because he knows that we like stories. Everyone. And because stories, they have a way of appealing to us. Stories also have a way of sticking into our memory. When we were very young, in those days, we don't have all the gadgets that we have around now. We gather around in the moonlight to listen to stories. And those stories have stayed with us up to today. We're always waiting for the end of the story to know what is the moral of that story. Our parents, true stories. He's about to pass across a message. And he said here, men, not just only man, but also women. Because I don't want a woman to think that this is only talking about men. As I came to Abuja, one of the things I have done on monthly basis is to gather people for prayer. Why did I decide to do that? Because I have come to discover that several of us, maybe because we are financially comfortable, we can employ prayer contractors. People will come around and they will tell us they are praying for us. In fact, some of us can employ fasting contractors. People will do the fasting for you. But may I tell you, the only person who can play your prayer is you. Now, I'd like you to tell your neighbor, you are the only one who can pray your prayer. I can't hear you well. Now, you may not know this. Every month, herbalists come to visit the big men in town. They come with their charms. Every month also, prayer contractors, they visit Abuja. They come around to pray for people. Don't let anybody deceive you. No one can pray for you like you. And the day you catch that secret, you're on your way to your miracle. Men, women ought always to pray all the time. The one who is speaking to us there is the one whose name is called the truth. He's the one who understands situations beyond your own imagination. He's the one who knows that without prayer, you cannot move to the next level. He's the one who knows the forces that are arrayed against you. And he's the one who will say, friend, you got always to pray and not to faint. You can't. And several of us, we are fainting. When you hear that Nigerians are committing suicide, it makes me sad. We are fainting. Just 2 days ago, someone sent me a text and said, Pastor, I want to commit suicide. I want to die. I can't understand. Friends, what's going on? On earth. That's what the research said. When do we suddenly lose hope? Men ought to and not to faith. Because it's true. Tell your neighbor, if you can pray through, you can break through. Please say it very well. Even though Jesus was telling us a parable about prayer here, may I tell you, prayer is not just mere parables. Prayer is action. Something happens when you begin to pray and when you pray through. And that is exactly what is going to begin to happen in your life from today. Because today, no one is going to do the praying for you. You are going to do the praying for yourself. You are going to pray until you pray through. And when you pray through, you will know you are prayed through. Let me tell you a story before I continue. A sister was visiting a city. in the company of several others. They were going to have, they checked into this hotel. So they have had enough time together. They have gisted. And then God woke up when you are tired. Oh God, I thank you. I am really tired now. We will see tomorrow. So she prayed that kind of prayer. She slept. God woke her up. Daughter, wake up and pray. She did it again the same way. She slept. She saw herself sitting on top of a... Do you understand? She jumped up. She knew. While she was praying, all the armed robbers slept off. Remaining only one. God intentionally didn't allow that one to sleep. Himself and themselves. And the manager took. God delivered all our sisters in that place. Because one sister prayed through. Do you know the problem your family is facing? You are the one who can pray through. If you pray through, your family will be delivered. If you pray through, your business will be delivered. There are a few things I like to mention in the course of this ministration. Number one, there is purpose in prayer. Again, and she was saying, avenge me of my enemies. That's all I want. She knew in specific terms what she wanted. Do you know what you want? Do you know what you want to achieve? Do you, or just go to God and just let God, just give me a husband? Is that all you're just praying about? I read the story of a South Korean lady. Every night, she will go to God. God, give me an engineer to marry. Lord, I need a civil engineer. That's what I want. Give me a civil engineer to marry. Every night, one night, the mother came out of her room, knelt beside her. Please, Lord, give my daughter a pastor to marry. And the Lord answered both of them. A civil engineer came along and married the sister. A few years later, he became a pastor. Purpose in prayer. Avenge me of my enemy. What exactly wants? Purpose. When Anna was praying, she had a purpose. She had prayed for several years. And then this year, she came heavily determined. And she said, the Bible says she vowed a vow. Not just praying now. And said, O Lord of hosts, if thou will indeed look on the affliction of thy handmaid and remember me, and not forget thy handmaid, but will give unto thy handmaid a man-child, a son, then I will give him unto the Lord all the days of his life, and there shall no razor come upon his head. And the Bible says in the 19th verse, and the Lord remembered Hannah. Remember me. Give me a son. The Lord remembered Hannah. She prayed that prayer so much that it attracted the attention of heaven. The kind of prayer you are going to pray this morning will attract heaven. Yeah. Let your amen be louder. Yeah. When Daniel was praying in Daniel chapter 2, he was praying a very specific prayer. Daniel sent to his three friends. Daniel said, we are in trouble. If we don't have revelation, we are dead. It's shown to you one way or the other. The problem is that you have not got the revelation of what is happening around you. Before you lose that particular contract, the Lord has spoken. And if you have taken note of what the Lord said, you will have won the contract. Take note of what the Lord said, you will have won the contract. Came to me came to me one day. I gave him. He said, Pastor, it just occurred to me that I had a dream at a point in time. And it's as if I will become the vice chancellor or deputy vice chancellor of this university. By that time, he was already an old professor, and he was about to retire. He actually retired without becoming vice chancellor or deputy vice chancellor of that university. It's as if that dream will never come to pass. After he has retired, someone just called one day. There is an advert somewhere, and they are looking for a director. So he checked the advert. He sent a CV, and then those people said, okay, we have shortlisted you. We've interviewed you on such and such a day. While they were interviewing him, the presidential position, we will make you the DVC. After he has retired, when God has spoken, it will come to pass. Daniel, in Daniel chapter 2, verse 17 to 19, Daniel 2 and Azariah, his companions, that they will desire mercies of the God of heaven concerning these secrets, that Daniel and his fellows should not perish with the rest of the wise men of Babylon. Then was the secret revealed unto Daniel in the night vision. Then Daniel blessed the God of heaven. There is a secret for your next level. And when you pray through, you will receive it. Several times you have dreams you can't remember. On many occasions I tell people, God spoke to you at such and such a time. What did he tell you? Oh, I know. And because you need is what we call revelation. And that revelation must come. Daniel prayed with his friends. He slept at night and God showed him everything that Nebuchadnezzar saw that he couldn't remember. And that was the end of the problem. So his prayer was specific. Lord, show us the secret. What is the secret of the problem in our family? Have you ever asked that question? A sister came to us several years ago. She had had all this kind of problem. Nervous breakdown. She's been going from one place to the other. Medical experts, this and that. Several people had prayed for her. In different. The Holy Spirit said, there's a secret she needs to know. That secret will be revealed after she had done this and this and that. So I told her what to do. I said, this weekend, the secret will be revealed. She did what I asked her to do. And as she was going through, it will be revealed. She did what I asked her to do. And as she was going through, she came across a letter. The letter was from the girlfriend of the husband. The girlfriend happened to be our own friend. That was the secret. That was where the attack was coming from. That was the end of the problem. I prophesy upon your life. Every secret you need to know before this day is over. Before this day is over, you will receive the secrets. Say that amen very well. Purpose in prayer. When it is time for us to pray, I want you to pray specific prayer. Tell God in specific terms the things you want him to do, and he will answer you. There was power in prayer. Power. That's what moved him. The judge was moved and said, I must do something. Everyone who needs to do something on your behalf and who has refused, after your prayer today, the power of the living God will move them. Say your amen very well. Jacob was going to meet death tomorrow. In the night, he prayed a powerful prayer that moved the heavens. He prayed through. He prayed in such a way, Genesis 32 from 24, he wrestled with a man throughout the night. Have you ever wrestled in the night? What kind of prayer do you pray? Can it be called a wrestling? Listen to me. Prayer can be a wrestling. That's exactly what the Bible says there. He wrestled throughout the night. Why was he wrestling? Why is it that he wasn't complaining? I'm tired. Oh, I've been working since morning. There was a time when I had vigil, night vigil, for 5 months. It's because you don't have problem. That's why you think that you are tired. When you have real problem, you will know there's no tiredness. 5 months praying every night, and I'm going to work tomorrow morning. 5 months. He wrestled throughout the night. He needed to have a breakthrough that night because my friend, you will pray. You will pray and you will pray through. The kind of prayer that some of you pray and say, oh God, I know you hear me. I know some of you understand what I'm talking about. Some of you say, God is not as difficult as that. The man is wrestling like Jacob here. Then you know it's a serious matter. The person that he was wrestling. Couldn't pray, but he touched him. He said, let me go. He said, no, I can't let you go. Then he said something. He said, thy name shall no more be called Jacob. What kind of prayer you are going to pray will produce power. He said, you have power with God and with men, and you are about it. The physical realm will bow before you. Spiritual warfare. He was contending with someone reception, waiting to be invited in by the minister. This is a true story. Once in a while, this other fellow with his powers of darkness will come to our brother and will say, that contract is mine, that contract is mine, that contract is mine. He didn't know that he was casting spell. He didn't respond. He hasn't prayed through. He didn't know what was going on. Once in a while, the fellow will stand up and go back to him and say, the contract is right, the contract is right. Even though they have assured our brother that contract has been given to him, he lost it. One thing led to the other. One thing led to the other. Tell your neighbor, you must pray through. Please say it very well. Power in prayer. Your prayer is